Hey, today I want to show you exactly what we did in GoHighLevel to create a page, a dynamic web page utilizing variables from a contact in GoHighLevel. And the reason we made this is because uh, we need to send a customized one pager, which is like our show notes for our podcast. And what we had typically done is we would make a Google Doc and we would have somebody go in and we'd have a template, but then we'd have to edit the information like the episode number, the episode date, the episode time, because we live stream it. What we want the news ticker at the bottom of the screen to be, because we use StreamYard and we can scroll a news ticker, what the bio, how that person wants to be introduced on the episode. So a short bio and all that information changes, right? So we had a template set up, but it took manual labor to go in and actually update it. And then we would share it with our guest, right? So we were constantly, every time we had an episode, we had somebody sending out a one page, updating, changing data on a one pager and sending it out. And a coworker of mine told me that we could actually capture this data and assign through forms in GoHighLevel, save that data to their contact inside of GoHighLevel, and then utilize that particular user field or custom field inside of a one pager in a dynamic one pager so that if that particular contact opens up a link that we send to them, and that link doesn't change, by the way, it's actually a trigger link. Then when we send that link and that contact opens it, it will put in all the information on this page that's specific to that user. So I'm going to show you how we did it really, really quick. First thing, we have all, you'll see episode number, headshot, logo, scheduled date and time, StreamYard backstage link, intro, bio, scrolling ticker, live episode date, live episode time. So these are all custom fields that we created for our particular guest, right? And the way we get that data is during the onboarding process, our guest will fill out a form, right? So they fill out their booking form, they fill out they upload their headshot, they upload their logo, they fill out a form that gives us their intro bio, also the scrolling news ticker they want. So we're getting that through forms along the onboarding process. Different video that I'll have to make showing you the forms that we get during the onboarding process, because once they're onboarded, we have all this data. So what we do, so if I go into that contact, you can see we called it MTE because our show is Meet the Experts, and here it is. This guest is going to be episode number 32, headshot, logo, scheduled date and time, backstage link. Here's the intro bio, which these are just tests. I'm just putting in generic info. This is a test bio Jay has to contact Jay, contactjay.com, live episode date, live episode time. So remember that. StreamYard is the backstage link. This is a test bio to contact Jay, blah, 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 live. All right, so remember this data. So what we did is we built a custom trigger link, right? And then if we email this contact, so if I go in here, I'm in GoHighLevel and I click email, and I put in this trigger link, MTE one pager, it's going to email out the one pager link to this particular contact. When they open that page, they're going to see, actually, let me show you what that looks like actually. Copy. Remember all that data I was just talking about? They're going to see, here's the company name, which I did test guest company, episode 32, date, time, StreamYard. This is a test bio Jay has. Then we also put some static information that doesn't change from one pager to one pager, which are our interview questions. So that's just built into the page. And then our scrolling ticker to contact Jay, visit www.contactjay.com. So I'm going to show you kind of how we built it. So now I'm in the page builder for this particular page. It's not a lot of mystery here. We just built a page, we put our logo, but here's where the secret sauce happens. So we said, meet the experts one pager 4. And if you do this company name, right, you name it a variable and you put it in these brackets, right? Episode number, episode date, episode time. These become variables that will switch depending on what's in that particular contact, whoever opens the page, what's in their contact form if they use that trigger link, right? So we did backstage link because all this is going to change from episode to episode. The intro bio for this person and the scrolling news ticker for this person. Obviously, we put in the static interview questions, right? But there's one more trick. In order to get this to work, episode number, there's one more thing you have to do. And if I will show you how to do it by going out of my builder. And it really happens when you build your trigger link, right? So let me go to settings. And I think we did it in custom fields. Nope, 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 nope. Marketing, trigger links. Okay, so the it was a custom value one pager link. And this custom value one pager link, if it's going to load. Actually, I'll tell you what, I can go to settings. I will go to custom values. Here we go. So what you'll see here, one pager link, custom values, one pager link. And what you have to do here, you see this is a really long link because I need to get all of that data from the contact into here. So I had to build a really long URL. So what I did is I said, okay, company name is going to, where I, let me go back over here. Okay, so inside of there we had, where's that page builder I did? Sites, the expert booking, one pager. Okay, so company name in these brackets, right? I called the variable company name, but I have to tell GoHighLevel, I have to tell the contact what is company name, right? So I have to map one to the other. So what I did is I called that variable company name. And inside of GoHighLevel, everything it has like a property associated or an object associated with it. So it's contact, right? So everything is contact. So I said where the variable is company underscore name, I want GoHighLevel to go into that contact and get the company underscore name field and assign it to this company name variable. So it's a little bit of programming, but I'm basically creating a variable called company underscore name, and that is equal to whatever is in the contacts record in the company name field. So contact.company name. Episode number is contact.episode number. StreamYard backstage link is contact.StreamYard backstage link. I try to keep it all the same, the variables with what it's called in GoHighLevel. The thing is, when you're building it, you have to actually say that you want the contact. You want to get it from that object. So you have to build out this link, this long URL. If I copy this URL and paste it into the browser, it's like a long UTM code, right? It's gonna show up like this: contact.episode number, contact live episode, but it's not gonna put any data in because I just generically put it into a web browser. But if I took that same URL and I sent it as an email to me, let's see if I do this, right? Now, I've taken this whole string of data so that the user doesn't have to see it, and I build it into a trigger link so they don't have to see all of this long URL that they have to click on. Test send it over to myself. Here, I already got it. Test, and I should see this long link. Now it's not going to work. I'll see. You can see that the URL is broken because of there's a space between 11 o'clock and AM. So this would not work. It wouldn't load doing it this way, which is why you have to add it all into a trigger link. Right? So create a custom trigger link, and inside that trigger link, custom trigger link, put the entire URL. Basically, you're passing all of this data from the high level contact into the variables, and then all you have to do is place the variables onto this page. And the way we got the variables as well is you just put brackets, like these two brackets, and then you name it whatever you want. I could have named company name, um, you know, uh, Poopy Head, and if I assigned Poopy Head to the company name in the contact, right? I have a 7-year-old, so sorry, Poopy Head just comes to mind. It would work, right? You could call this whatever you want. You could call this first name, um, corporate, identity, I don't know, brand name, whatever you want. You could call it whatever you want, but as long as it maps to that contact, then you're in good shape. Hope this helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out on the socials or on my YouTube comments. Thanks.